spectacle of a porn carnival.
It's Neil from Deformatory. Thanks for checking out my rig. I thought I'd take a minute and go over cymbals, drums, sticks, electronics, pedals, everything for you guys. So check it out, it's coming up. So for cymbals, I always play Sabian. And on the main side of my kit, I start with a 14-inch set of Calhoun hats, which I've had for an incredibly long period of time, almost as long as I've played drums, and been a fantastic addition, incredibly dark sounding set of cymbals. They work really well with what we do in Deformatory. Right above it, of course, I have a 16-inch AA fast Chinese cymbal. Again, it's a fantastic cymbal. It really cuts through, real quick accent type of stuff. I mean, it's not like it's an 18-inch or a 20-inch, but again, for what we do in here, it cuts through all the guitar and works fantastic for some accents. I have two 16-inch crashes on this side. For some reason, I just really like 16-inch crashes on the main side of my kit. I have a double HH rock crash, again another great cymbal, practically been on I think every recording I've ever done, to tell you the truth. And finally on this one I got a double ace rock crash, another 16-inch of course on that side, again another great cymbal. Incredibly durable. I do a lot of hitting on that particular side for some strange reason, but anyway, they're incredibly durable. Right below those I have two little accent cymbals. Of course I have a HH 8-inch little splash cymbal. Fantastic little addition to the kit. I invoke my inner Sean Reinhardt every time I play that particular cymbal, to tell you the truth. And next to it I have my 10-inch HH radio chime there. And again, that's an incredibly loud cymbal. Cuts through any type of guitar, bass. I mean, it cuts through virtually anything, especially if we need some accents in what we do. It's been a great cymbal. On this side of the kit, I play some larger cymbals. Of course, all Sabian still, but I do have one 16-inch crash actually on this side. It's a AA medium thin crash actually. I've had that for literally as long as I've played drums, to tell you the truth, almost since day one. And it's a true testament to the overall quality for Sabian. Directly above that, I have a 20-inch radio China, and I find it's an incredibly loud cymbal, so I actually pair it and stack it with a 18-inch fast China that I've had for another long period of time. And I find the stacking of them actually, it waters down that radio China a little bit, or enough to where it's just not overwhelming. And it's been a really neat addition to the kit overall, to tell you the truth. I have my 22-inch HH power belt ride underneath that. Again, this cymbal has been played on every recording that I have, and we have a lathe bell, of course, cuts right through virtually anything. The cymbal has fantastic wash, great sound with respect to whether it's wood tip or nylon tip. It's been a great cymbal for all styles of music. 18-inch Evolution HHX. Ozone, I mean, again, it's what can I say? I mean, it's kind of the new cymbal of choice with respect to getting that real trash sound, whether you're doing, blast or gravity type thing, if you don't want to quite go to a China or something like that. Again, it's the newest cymbal that I have on the kit, and it's been a fantastic addition to it. I got a AA rock crash. It's a 17-inch one. Again, I've had this cymbal for an incredibly long period of time, and it definitely gets a good beating, to tell you the truth, and it still keeps going. So I keep using it, to tell you the truth. That's great sounding cymbal. And finally, I want to add a pair of X hats actually to the kit, and in this case, I want the SR2 series from Sabian. One of the newer type series. It's actually a modified HH type cymbal. Actually, to tell you the truth, it's a hand-hammered one. You can see all the marking on it. It's been a really good addition to the kit. I mean, I know it's not as good as maybe some of the Vault series or whatnot, but it works for what I do. It's a great X hat addition, and that's the cymbals. So for this kit, I've had it since '96 actually. It's one of my absolute favorite kits. I do own a couple other kits, actually, one of them being a Crush Chameleon Ash kit, which actually is what I play live. It's an all black kit, so I think it looks really good with respect to what we do in Deformatory. But in terms of the rehearsal space, really, my real preference is to use my 96 Session Series Pearl drum kit. It's got real special sentimental value to me, and you know, I've used it on a number of recordings, actually a lot earlier on in when I started playing drums. So it's a beautiful sounding kit. It's not obviously the most expensive kit, but it works really well for, you know, for me and for what I do. And I do have another kick drum for it and a bunch of other stuff, but you know, I just find as I've gotten a lot older, I really prefer to have the kit scaled down. So in this case, of course, I mean, I'm playing an 8x8 tom for it, and 10x9 and 14x14 really out of this whole 5-piece kit configuration. That's a 16x20 inch kick drum, so my real preference, because I'm doing either doubles or singles or a multitude of both really in any of the Deformatory stuff. So I like a kick drum that's much more punchier instead of like a 22 inch or even, you know, a 24 inch or something like that. Just works really well for me. And of course, you know, I have another 13 inch tom just on the side. I mean, you know, you need a place to put your phone or some other stuff, but no, for me, I just decided to really downscale the overall kit, or downsize the overall kit, and this configuration actually works quite well for me. So finally, the overall centerpiece really to it is not a Pearl drum, of course, but it is a 14-inch Collector Series DW Maple drum, and again, it's been a fantastic addition to the kit. It's got an absolutely beautiful, warm sound with a real nice ring to it. I mean, for me, I'm not the best tuner with all this stuff, so for me, it really allows me to get an absolutely beautiful sound, and it's almost effortless. So it's been a really good addition to the kit. Pedals are always an experiment, and right now I'm playing the Pearl Demon Drive, the direct drive version of this pedal. It's still something that I'm continuing to work with, to tell you the truth. It's got a very different feel compared to the Access set that I have, so it's just taking time to get used to it, but I am slowly. Just for the fun of it, of course, because I saw the George Colas video, maybe an old one now, but anyway, he's using the Vic Firth wood beaters actually in the video, so I thought I would pick up a set to, you know, try to improve overall rebound balance for doing doubles and things like that actually on the heads, but yeah, it's worked out quite well. They're a bit weightier than I traditionally like. I'm used to the plastic beater that actually comes with the Access pedals, because that's what I played, you know, since 2009. So, but yeah, no, I play the Pearl Demon Drive right now, and yeah, they're working okay. For sticks, I play the Vic Firth Thomas Lang stick. It's actually one of my absolute favorite drumsticks since discovering, you know, working with a larger size stick. In this case, I've been playing them for several years now, and I really like it. I find it actually quite difficult to go back to a thinner stick, like a 2B type of stick or something like that. I just simply can't. I find there just isn't enough weight there for what I do and the techniques that I play. So yeah, that's the sticks that I use. For heads on this kit, I always play Remo. It's really just been my preference. I've tried a number of other ones, but I simply just can't make it work, to tell you the truth. I really like the Ambassador clear heads. I really prefer the look. I like the brightness of the tone, and I prefer a single ply drum head, to tell you the truth. The snare, of course, is the only one that I really like it to be coated. In this case, of course, I have a controlled sound one with the overall dot. Really extremely good longevity overall, but still gives me a really nice crisp sound. And again, single layer Mylar, so it works extremely well. For the snare, I get really good durability out of any of the single ply stuff, to tell you the truth. I'm not an incredibly hard hitter, so it works really well for me. And finally, again, even on this one here, again, it's just another Remo head. So yeah, that's what I play headwise. For this kit, I run all Roland Electronics. So for triggering the kick drum, I run the new Roland TM2. It's been a unique experience trying to get used to getting everything to trigger properly with it, but I think that's a pretty common experience with it. But anyway, no, it's something that I keep working with, but that's what I run for trigger module. For kick drum itself, I just run a standard Roland trigger. Nothing fancy, nothing like that. And yeah, that's just been a chore. And finally, for sampling live, I run a Roland SPDS and 9-zone system. Works extremely well, and yeah, that's what we run.
Everything's mounted to a Pearl Icon rack. I've had one practically forever. I use it live. It's a great piece of hardware. Swear by it. And that's it. That's everything I use playing with Deformatory. Thanks for checking it out, and I'll see you next time.